Hey, y'all, Anthony here. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, wake up. Go do some work. Make some stuff happen. Hey, there's no excuse for you not to have money in this world. There's an abundance of money. So if you're not getting something, stop browsing on social media. Stop entertaining yourself and start using that time to learn a new skill, develop something, do some online surveys. Hey, there's an abundance of different ways of making money. And then, like I said, abundance of money available in this world. So you don't need a traditional job. You don't have to be part of the gig economy. You don't have to be a solopreneur or an entrepreneur. No. You could literally be a lazy person that sits around their phone all day doing surveys. Like I said, if you spend as much time as you probably do entertaining yourself, browsing on Facebook, LinkedIn, all that different social media channels, you probably make 20, 30, 50 bucks a day just doing surveys. If you actually got hardcore with it, you probably make $100 a day just doing surveys. And for a little extent of a time, I was probably making 5 to 10 bucks a day doing surveys whenever I spent like a couple hours walking around the apartment complex doing surveys. But it wasn't the best use of my time. It wasn't helping me meet new people and build new relationships. But honestly, you don't need a job. You don't need to go out there and find a way to make money. You need to meet the right people. Because like Grant Cardone says, and like one of the first things I read about them, strangers have everything you want. So go meet new people. Interact. That's like I inquired about something, the wealth creation forum or whatever, yesterday, and then his team called me about it, going to the expo. They sent me the price and all that, and I'm like, they kept trying to talk about, oh, if it's not about the money, what's stopping you from going? I'm like, well, I've been to GroveCon, like, all it is a giant sales pitch the whole time you're there, which is fine, because if, just like a lot of people in sales will tell you, if a product or service is not sold, nobody's getting paid and nobody's benefiting. So unless people are actually benefiting from what you're selling or you're offering, there's no benefit to nobody. But that's why I got out of sales. It doesn't matter if other people are benefiting or not. As long as you're making sales, you're getting paid. It's kind of, whatever. But like I said, I told them, like, no. And like they kept trying to flip it around, like, oh, this is the wealth creation. Saying you gotta make money and save my tax. I'm like, bro, my life's the tax write-off. That's why I've designed my life the way I have, to save money on taxes. I'm like, so you're probably not going to teach me a lot of stuff that I don't already know because I've done the self-education. You're just trying to sell me this premium ticket because that's how he makes a lot of his money, is selling products and services and events, which, hey, there's no problem with it. It's worked wonders for him. And he puts out some good information, but it's just not something I was, at the time, willing to invest $1,500 to $5,000 to go to, because I said I know what it's about to be about. It's about to be a giant sales tactic where they're going to be trying to sell you their products and services the whole time you're there while they're educating you. Which there's no problem with that if you have excess funds to do it. But right now it's not a good allocation of my funds because I'm more concerned about getting out my last little bit of high interest debt, so I can just continue to enjoy my days, sharing what I'm personally benefiting from, and not having to spend so much time working. As long as you still have debt, you are a slave to the lender. So you have to come up with a way to pay your master, who is the person you owe money to. But once that's all said and done, when I've got all my high interest debt paid off, I'll go back to maxing out my cash flow producing assets, which are accumulating more interest than my debt is. So it makes more sense to just pay off the high interest credit card debt and then funnel more of my money into my cash flow producing assets to create true wealth. But at the end of the day, it don't matter if you follow Dave Ramsey's get out of debt formula, Grant Cardone's wealth creation formula. They both, every guru will tell you to get out of high interest debt because it's horrible. You're not going to make as much money with your investments as you would just paying out that high interest debt. So be smart, pay off your high interest debt, and then when you got that lower, like my Jeep, my Harley, low APRs, I can make more money investing than I can paying them off. So I'm just focused on investing more. But dude, like I said in the beginning, if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, wake up and go to work. If you need something to do, there's an abundance of ways you can make money, make things happen. Me personally, I do gig jobs, I do a couple surveys a day, I make deliveries, I transport vehicles, like just different gigs, make a little bit extra money. And then I funnel the proceeds of that mostly into my cash flow producing assets. Well, I took a back burner on that one now, because like I said, the high interest debt needs to get paid off first, which now I'm down to outside of my truck and Harley probably $10,000 left in my interest debt. Well, actually less than $10,000. So it's a win-win. But if you want to increase your income and earn some extra money without having to get a second job, DM me so I can send you a PDF for your audio form so you can learn how to own your life in the industry and 3-step system that can allow you to get more out of life without having to get a second job and won't interfere with what you're currently doing. And that way you can do that along with whatever you're currently doing, plus take the proceeds of your earnings and invest in the cash flow producing assets to give you the best opportunity to truly own your life, because the path to freedom is investing. So subscribe, like, send those stars, the super thanks. I'm supposed to say all that stuff in my TikTok videos, so do all that stuff. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, subscribe to my TikTok channel, follow along so you can get the content and educational information I'm trying to share with y'all. And if you actually want to get results, try implementing some of the stuff I'm sharing with you. Just try it. If it works, keep using it. If it doesn't, hey, just blow me off. But it won't fail you, because it's working for me. That's why I'm sharing it, and it's worked for other people who've had way more success than I have currently. But be consistent, take action daily, and make things happen. Y'all be great. I'm gonna drink some coffee.